Hello everyone, good afternoon. I
Good
hope I'm
afternoon.
audible and visible to everybody.
Good afternoon, ma'am.
Good afternoon, everybody.
Good afternoon.
Good afternoon. Welcome on board. It's going to be a long session today, as you are already aware. So I hope you are prepared. I know it's very cold, but wear your warm clothes and just settle down with your notebook and your stationery because we're going to do around 24 papers today. Okay. I have a set of 24 papers of different years from 2016 till 2025 of all the terms with me, and we're going to discuss them one by one, actually chronologically exactly, and we'll go from the farthest to the nearest ones. Okay, so that you have an idea of all the different type of patterns, and we'll close it with the most recent pattern, which is most likely to be repeated for you. Okay, the number of questions, the type of questions, everything. Then we also I have requested for the notebook specially because I want you to note down all the questions that you think you're failing at. Okay. So the topics as well as the questions or the meanings that you think you're unable to answer, you will note them down, and you are going to do only those questions towards the end of your exams, or just before your exams, you're going to only practice those questions. जो आपको already आता है, that you're not going to waste your time on, and you will only revise those questions which you are unable to attempt today, but you will learn and go from here today. Okay, so everybody gear up. Keep your eyes open. We are going to have a long session. I will give you breaks when needed. Okay, you can just ask for them. We'll take breaks. Of course, we are all humans and we need them, but be mentally prepared to stay here for a very good learning session today, and this shall be the last one before your exams, and it will be a very useful, very helpful one. If you are not going to do anything else beyond this class, and we actively participate in the class and take key pointers from here, it should be enough for your exam. Okay, so past year papers discussion is very, very, very crucial. Again, I'm marking my words here. So note whatever, again question के options में भी अगर 4 options दिए हैं, या paragraph में भी एक 4 new words आ रहे हैं, and you think you do not know the meaning of the word, note it down, and that is what you will do towards the end of your class, or maybe tomorrow or day after. Whenever you're free and you want to revise or you want to do something for English, those are the things that you will pay attention to. Am I clear with all the instructions so far? Okay. All right. So note everything. You must note down whatever you think you cannot answer. First thing. Secondly, कोई भी word जो difficult है ना, आपको उसका meaning नहीं पता, because there is a high chance that जो question में option बन रहे हैं वो आपका next paper में question बन जाए. Okay, so अगर आपको options मतलब जो answer है वो तो आपको पता है ही, you're getting the answer from the question itself, but there are 3 more options, and from that if you find one, there's a word whose meaning you do not know, you must note that down and correct it and learn it and revise it, and find out the meaning also. Done. So I'm starting now with the first paper, which is May 2016. Okay, there will be some papers which we have already discussed. Okay, हम लोगों ने class में हम लोग almost in our previous classes we were mostly discussing the past year papers, and along with that we were doing other meanings and other areas. Okay, so there will be patterns and there will be papers and questions which we have already done. So I will expect that you will do answer them more quicker, and you will not make mistakes. Again, जो mistakes आप last time जब हम लोग solve कर रहे थे तब आपने किए होंगे वो आप अभी नहीं करोगे. Okay, so learning बहुत important है, and अगर आप revise करके आज नहीं आए हो class में, then it is a very bad thing to begin with. Okay, so I had mentioned that you must revise. It's very crucial because it's more like a mini test that आप दे रहे हो एक. ठीक है, so मैं बार बार repeat कर रही हूँ. Note things and just gear up. Okay, and जो नए होंगे आपके लिए जिसमें explanation की जरूरत होगी, I will do that also, but we are going to try and keep it short. We are going to try and have a time constraint also, because आपके paper में you will have to follow a timeline. You cannot just sit and waste a lot of time on one particular question. So we are going to do that here also, and I will not be taking any names. I want everybody to answer very quickly. As soon as you get the answer in your head, you will put it in the chat box, and if you have any query, any question, please raise your hand and then you can ask over the microphone as well. Okay, I hope I'm clear and I'm making sense also. And we'll begin with the first paper, which is May 2016. Yes, somebody saying something?
No, ma'am.
Okay. All right. So let's begin. The first question is on your screen. This is May 2016, and the question pattern and the numberings are different here. It begins with 39, but later we'll have them from 52. Okay, so you'll see a change in the pattern of questions, number of questions, and type of questions also. Okay, so let's begin. First question on your screen, fill in the blank. The songs in most of the Indian movies can be ignored as they are usually not dashed to the story. Not usually, intervene to the story, innate to the story, integral to the story, or integrating to the story. Okay. Quick answers, everybody. And we are going to take a note of, the time that you're taking for a particular question. Very good. The correct answer is C, which has been given by everybody except one. Okay. So it is integral to the story, not integrating. Okay. Good job, everybody. Good beginning. Okay. Next, question 40. If you think you need explanation to any particular question, you will raise your hand and please ask. Okay. I cannot go on explaining every question because it will become difficult and very long and laborious as well. ठीक है, but आपको अगर किसी चीज का explanation चाहिए होगा तो आप please you'll raise your hand and ask. Okay, don't feel shy about that. Next, a big part of the population in urban cities is suffering from stress dash by overwork, brought by overwork, brought on by overwork, brought around by overwork, or brought for by overwork. Everybody's answering A, brought by overwork. Anybody else with any other answer? Okay. We'll give this answer to Mannat, who has answered it correctly with brought on. Okay. A big part of the population in urban cities is suffering from stress brought on by overwork. Not just brought by overwork, but brought on by overwork. Option B is the correct answer here. Okay. Small mistake, but we'll learn. Okay. All right. Moving ahead then. Also keep a note of your score. ठीक है, कॉपी के पास में May 2016 पेपर लिख लो एंड आप अपना स्कोर भी कैलकुलेट कर सकते हैं. ओके, नेक्स्ट 41. The boy was too shy to dash the girl dash. Okay. Now इसी का एक दूसरा क्वेश्चन बना है अभी रिसेंट पेपर में, विच इज होमोफोनिक, जहां पे द बॉय वाज डैश शाई डैश आंसर्स. ठीक है, सो TOO एंड TO वाला जो होमोफोनिक वर्ड्स है उससे क्वेश्चन बन गया था नेक्स्ट इन द रीसेंट टर्म्स. ठीक है, सो उस तरह के क्वेश्चंस भी आएंगे. करेक्ट आंसर है टू आस्क द गर्ल आउट. ठीक है, गुड. नेक्स्ट, ही डैश विद द फाइट एज हिज ओपोनेंट वाज वेरी डैश. दिमाग लगाना है यहाँ पे, इट्स इजी. Okay. I hope you're also noting the words down which are difficult for you. Very good. The correct answer is B. Okay. He walked off, means he left the field. Okay. He walked off with the fight as his opponent was very weak. So, Dayalu. Okay. He was very kind-hearted because the person was very weak. So, he just said, okay, he gave up. कि मुझे लड़ना ही नहीं है. ठीक है. Otherwise, he could have easily walked in. He could, and he, अगर opponent strong रहेगा तो वो walk in नहीं करता perhaps. Okay. Or maybe he would have and he would have lost. Okay. Clear है? Anything you want me to answer or explain, you will say. Question 43 then. One with an irrational urge to steal in the absence of an economic motive is called. बहुत easy, बहुत बार मैंने आपको क्लास में बताया है ये. Correct answer, kleptomaniac. Correct. Moving forward then. Correct the underlined part of the following sentence. He does not need to explain anything This incident, his behavior is speaking itself. Okay, Manat, what is your question?
And what's the meaning of drapetomaniac?
You will look it up.
Okay.
Today we're not doing any other secondary explanations. You will just note them down and do it on your own. Okay?
Okay.
All right. Just lower your hand if you are done. Okay, thank you. 44. His behavior is speaking itself. His behavior has been speaking itself, speaks for itself, or speaks about itself. Which is the correct part? Question number 44. Also, pay attention to the number, the marks allocated for the questions, okay? They're mostly 1 mark. Haven't you heard this in class perhaps? Teacher saying, the correct answer is C. His behavior speaks for itself, okay? Behavior does not speak itself, has been speaking itself. No, the correct answer is C, speaks for itself, okay? Moving ahead to question 45. The quality of unselfish concern for the welfare of others is called. ये भी मैंने explain किया है क्लास में आपको. इनफैक्ट अब आप देखेंगे कि मैम ने जितना कुछ रैंडमली मीनिंग्स में बताया वो एक्चुअली क्वेश्चन पेपर में आया हुआ है एंड कितने रिपीट होंगे वो भी आज आपको मैं एग्जैक्टली दिखाऊंगी. सेम क्वेश्चन मतलब डिट्टो कॉपी में विद द सेम ऑप्शन छप गए हैं. सो प्रीवियस पेपर्स में तो ये 3-4 बार मैंने देखा ही है. इट हैज बीन रिपीटेड, सेम वर्ड, सेम क्वेश्चन, सेम ऑप्शन, सेम ऑर्डर as it is छप गया है. So yes, 45A, altruism is the correct answer. ठीक है. Question 46 then, to the meaning of the phrase to pull a rabbit out of hat. ये भी हम लोगों ने किया है. It is C, to do something surprising. To expose hidden enemies नहीं है ये D. ठीक है. It is C. To pull a rabbit out of hat is C, to do something surprising. Okay. Something unexpected. All right. Okay, then we have an analogical question, 47. Alternative which will replace cousin, extended son, dash. क्या हो जाएगा? Very easy. The best part about past year papers is आप हर तरह के questions एक साथ कर रहे हैं. Okay? 47, the correct answer is C, which is nuclear. Cousin extended family को belong करता है, son nuclear family या immediate family को belong करते हैं. Okay? Nuclear जहाँ पर बस 4-5 ही members रहते हैं, mother, father, brother, sister only. Okay, extended में चाचा, ताऊ, दादा, दादी, everybody is there. All right. 48 then, meek, subservient, particular, dash. If you don't know the meaning of any particular word, you note them down. 48. Meanings पता होना बहुत जरूरी है. You cannot memorize the answers, okay? And कौन सा word आपको कहाँ help करेगा, you wouldn't know. Okay. Correct answer D, fussy. ठीक है. Somebody who is meek is subservient, वो सब कुछ मान लेता है, and somebody who is very particular कि मुझे ऐसा चाहिए तो ऐसा ही चाहिए, is very fussy about things. Okay? Okay. All right. Question 49 then. Correct the underlined part of the following sentence. In Roman times, getting out of bed on the left side would be thought as bringing bad luck. So the words, the sentence, the phrase which is underlined, can be replaced with which of the following options? Yes. Look at the tense, look at the grammar, पैसिव एक्टिव वॉइस भी आप देख सकते हैं, डायरेक्ट इनडायरेक्ट स्पीच भी आप देख सकते हैं. इस तरह के क्वेश्चंस भी अभी रिसेंट पेपर्स में दिखे हैं. सो पे अटेंशन. गेटिंग आउट ऑफ बेड ऑन द लेफ्ट साइड, एवरीबडी. Is everybody actually answering or not? Am I going too fast or slow? Let me know. The correct answer is A, was thought to bring bad luck. Okay? was thought to bring bad luck. Clear? Question 50 then. The cricket tournament was scheduled to be held in April but was dashed due to general elections. ये phrasal verb का question है. So अगर आपका यहाँ पे एक करेक्ट आंसर बन रहा है, आपको बाकी तीन को देखना चाहिए कि उसका मीनिंग क्या है. ओके, वो आपका नेक्स्ट क्वेश्चन बन सकता है. ओके, करेक्ट आंसर सी was put off. What is the meaning of put off here? Put off का मीनिंग क्या है? It was delayed, okay, or stopped. Okay. Moving ahead to question 51. We started with 39. Okay. You dashed the invigilator in yesterday's examination before you borrowed the log table from your classmate. Question 51. Okay. What is the meaning of ought? O-U-G-H-T. Yes, Manat.
It's somewhat similar to must.
Must or should also. Okay. You must, you should. Should is a better word. Correct. Very good. So B is also your correct answer. You ought to have informed the invigilator in yesterday's examination before you borrowed the log table from your classmate. Okay. You must have. You should have. Must and should में थोड़ा सा difference आता है. Okay. The degree. Okay. 52 then, the word which is not the synonym of to misconceive. ये इस तरह के questions बहुत tricky होते हैं and you must read them very carefully. Not. यहाँ पे highlighted नहीं है. Some questions it will be highlighted. Some paper patterns में and कुछ में नहीं है. तो आपको ध्यान देना है, आंखें खुली रखनी है so that you do not miss out the word not. Okay. Okay. I think हम लोगों ने कुछ questions कर रखे हैं, है ना? Okay. So the correct answer is yes, definitely C. To be amiss. Okay. That is not the synonym. Misconceiving, misinterpreting, misunderstanding. Okay. To be amiss इसका meaning नहीं है. Identify the correct sentence. You can see the options, read them and then tell me the correct sentence here. कई बार इसमें incorrect sentence भी पूछ लिया जाता है.